I had the book The Five Tibetans at home for at least 15 or 20 years. I read it a long time ago, but never really took it seriously. So I saw it this morning again, and I took it out of the shelf and actually read through it in 10 minutes, 15 minutes the most. It's really a small book, and it's very, very famous. So I was curious, why is it famous? And it was just really at the beginning of the yoga craze that this book was released, and it's so small, and the story is nothing like they do it nowadays. Nowadays they just pump up the stories. Have like a full book of miracle stories, and in this book it's just like 10 pages where they talk about internal youth and looking good and feeling good and blah blah, the whole yoga thing. So still so many people love those exercises. I wanted to know what is about these exercises and gave them a try. So this is like one of the first tries, and I did it already like 4 or 5 times today. So maybe this is my sixth approach today. So really I see this as a learning experience, and I try to do variations every time and get better and to explore what those movements are about, what's possible inside these movements, and record it and then like revisit it sometime later. So here you can see I'm already in position, and I didn't mention that before, I'm a Feldenkrais practitioner, so I'm not a yoga person, I'm not a fitness person, I really don't like fitness, I don't like anything repetitive or boring. So my approach to this is that with everything I do, I explore something, I see what are my possibilities. I want to go back to the encoded functioning that is inside, that we inherit. Like a baby is exploring and learning, and we recover this process in Feldenkrais, and we find again how we learn. So this might look a little bit surprising to you, because it's not at all this static exercise fitness type, but it's a kind of exploration, and you can see I do smooth transition from one position to the next position. It's not really a forcing myself into a new position, but I try to go smooth to create a full experience, and I just see what's possible. So you can see there's not much movement. I'm not like this contortionist type. I'm a business person. I'm an office person. I need to sit in a chair for extended periods of time. So that's what I'm good at. And I still have possibilities. I can still bring my neck back. And you can see what's happening with my chest bone in this, and with my hip. And I'm just doing explorations. I see what movement is possible here. I don't go up the whole way. I just see what is the feeling inside my shoulders. And you can see my whole body is moving here. There is no part of the spine that's stiff, but actually I try to use every inch of that's available to me and see where do I have freedom of movement. What can I do? I don't want to force anything. I just want to explore, and I never try to come out of breath. I never try to go behind my breath. It's not an exercise. And if my breath becomes uneven, I just take a little rest. I don't want to disturb anything. So here I go into this downward dog thing, and then in the other position, I think this is number 4 already. And actually the whole Tibetans is like flexion and extension patterns. There's no twist. So in the beginning I don't do the rotation of the whole body, but a twist from the hip girdle to the shoulder girdle, because it's the only rotation in the whole exercises. So we need rotation. That's the first thing that gets lost when you grow old, is old people cannot look over their shoulder, they lose the rotation. So I think it's very, and here I finish. So see you sometime later.